Who the hell is Kenneth Katzman? Kenneth Katzman is a war hawk. He is supposedly an analyst that worked for the Committee Research Services, CRS. And it's like, his specialty is like Iran and the Gulf over there and all that shit. He's been doing this stuff since, Iraqi war and giving advice to presidents. Well, anyways, we're seeing him on TV now lately talking about, Iran we must escalate the war in Iran, basically what Israel's talking points, and kind of like not what Trump wants to do. But he was like screaming, well, I don't care if it takes 300,000 troops, basically meaning 300,000 dead bodies. But if we get control of Iran, the ends will justify the means. Motherfucker, who are you talking about? You're talking about 300,000 freaking kids that they don't want to go to war. Most of them are playing video games. Most of them are still mama's boys. The high majority of kids nowadays are not like they were 30 or 40 years ago even. Nowadays they're freaking, like I said, they're playing video games, eating Cheetos, drinking freaking energy drinks, freaking talking shit online, doing Twitch, doing Kick. You know what I mean? It's nothing like the kids we had back then who were like, majority of them are hunting. A lot of them knew how to fish. A lot of them were very self-sufficient. Kids nowadays are not self-sufficient. They're very dependent on everything, and especially mommy and daddy. It's ridiculous. Then you were talking about freaking a draft in December, or enlisting them in the draft lottery, or however you want to fucking put it. It's still a draft. And, then they could go over there and get to die for a foreign country, in a foreign country. It's ridiculous, man. And then these poor guys that are on these Navy boats are now the assholes for noticing that, the executive, the upper brass in the military didn't think of another way to resupply the ships after Iran bombed all the freaking ports holding our supplies and the resupplies for the ships. So these guys have been just floating around in fucking water with, basically, very little food, losing massive weight, freaking starving to death, but they're the assholes of the freaking bunch. It blows me away. You get freaking people that at the top that don't even give a shit about the soldiers, but the soldiers are supposed to give a shit. Make that shit make sense, Anyways, the draft would be catastrophic. It would be. You want to send like hundreds of thousands of young, able-bodied males to a foreign war while we've just been invaded by 40 million Islamic savages. Just make it make sense, people, please. I'm waiting. Tell me. I'm all ears.